Hey, Skylar in Brooklyn. So I just did one example and I just kind of had some white paper, so I apologize. It's not anything fancy. But this way you can do this at home. And Brooklyn knows we don't have to use like actual models. You can just use like just drawing the squares and the rectangles and the dots. But I just wanted you guys to see actually what it looks like when we're doing this. So if this is our problem, then they would draw a place value chart, the hundreds, tens, and ones, and they would draw what the 342 would look like. So, of course, that would be 3 100s, 1, 2, 3, 4 10 blocks, and 2 1 blocks. And then what she's going to do is she's going to say, okay, 2 minus 6. And this is kind of where Brooklyn kind of struggles a little bit because what her brain does is it automatically goes 6 minus 2. And so she'll normally put a 4. And so what I've told him to do is take this 2 and put the number like 2 in front of you. And say, okay, if I have 2, can I take away 6? Or go to your chart. Say if I have 2, can I take away 6? So then of course the answer would be no. And then we make up this story like, okay, I'm going to go to my neighbor's house and I've got to borrow some sugar or, something. So when I go to my neighbor's house, here's my neighbor's house is right here. Okay. So what we say is we're going to borrow one of their 10s. Well, when we do that, if we take this 10 and we put it over here, then we can't leave it as a 10. We have to break it up into ones. So we're going to take this 10 and we're going to break it up. Well, that means we're going to have 10 ones that's going to be broken up. So I'm going to take this 10 and break it up. So then I've got a little handy dandy stuff over here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was 9. Let me recount that again. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'll just make this one, sorry, not this one, for 1. All right, 10. Okay, so then I would have this, and these, of course, would all be in line, 5 and 5. Anyway, so then I would say, I would go over here, and whatever I do to my charts, I have to do to my number. So I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to make sure my chart matches. So I don't have 4 10s anymore. I have 3. So I'm going to go to my 4, and I'm going to make it a 3. Okay? Well, then if I come over here, I don't have 2 anymore. I have 10 plus 2. So I have 12. Okay? Now, if I look at this, 12 minus 6. So I'm going to go to my ones, and I'm going to take away 6. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to spread these guys out to see how many I have left. And then I'm just going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So I come over here, and I'm going to write the number 6. I'm going to take these guys out. Okay? So then, I'm going to go 3 minus 8. And once again, Brooklyn, if you just hold up 3 fingers, okay? Because your mind's going to want to do 8 minus 3. But you can't do that because if you come over here to your chart, you only have 3 10s. You can't take 8 away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go next door. And this is my hundreds. I'm going to go next door here. I'm going to take one of these hundreds and I'm going to put it over here. Well, if you notice, I can't leave a hundreds in the tens column. That doesn't go together. So what I have to do is break up this 100 into 10 tens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I'm going to come over to my charts and I'm going to make sure that my problem matches my chart. Okay, So I don't have 3 hundreds anymore. I have 2. Okay? And then I don't have just 3 tens anymore. I have 10 plus 3. So I have 13. Okay? Now I'm going to go 13 minus 8. So I'm going to go back to my 10, and I'm going to take away 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm just going to spread these guys out. Okay? So what do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to put 5. Okay? Now, I'm going to go 2 hundreds minus 100. So here's my 2, take away 1, and I have 1 left. So my answer is going to be 156, and that's 156. Now, we've also been doing checking by adding. So we may say, okay, how do I check my work? Well, how we check our work is we're going to take these two numbers right here. So 186, and I'm going to add 156. Okay? So all I did was I took this number and this number because I'm adding, so I'm trying to find the big number. So I have to add 2 small numbers. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to add. 6 plus 6 is 12. I put down my 2, carry my 1. And you can't forget this step. And remember, I know Brooklyn, sometimes you want to put the 1 over here. You gotta remember it just goes to the next slot. Okay? So then I'm going to go 1 plus 8 is 9, and 9 plus 5 is 14. So I put down my 4, carry my 1. And 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to look. I'm going to go back to what I did, and I'm going to go 342, 342. So my answer of 156 is correct. Okay?